Good morning, YouTuberverse. It is Sunday. I am on my way to pick up a good friend of mine who helped me get a job. I was working at a doctor's office as a medical assistant. I had been a medical assistant about 7 years ago for 11 years. I was working at a job that was over an hour away and took me an hour and a half to get home with rush hour afternoon traffic. I got done at 3:30 and I didn't get home until around 5. I did that for 4 years. I really liked the job, but that ride was I couldn't do it anymore. I was spending maybe $300 a month in gas, which is crazy. So I said, you know what? I used to be a medical assistant. Let me go back to it. Sometimes when you make a decision and you decide to do something new and you give it a good try, it doesn't work out, and this didn't work out. This was not the place for me. Being back in the medical field was I think that I enjoyed my time when I did it for 11 years, but now I guess maybe because I'm older, that time has passed, and I'm a little bit sad about it. Because I do like helping people, which is why I'm making this YouTube channel about doing keto. So tomorrow I am starting a new job, and I should be done at 3:30 and get home by 4 o'clock, which means more time to YouTube, more time to resell. I have another channel, reselling channel under my name. My name is Tanya Brittingham. I'm thinking of changing the name to Reseller Rookie. I'm not sure. I'll see. But so this morning I had 5 sausage and an egg. And Friday, since everybody was talking about Carb Manager and how much they like it, I decided to download the free version of Carb Manager and see how I like it. Yesterday I had breakfast. I had eggs and sausage again yesterday. And I pretty much have the same thing for breakfast every day. It's either eggs and sausage or eggs and bacon. And so yesterday I logged in my breakfast, and then I kind of just snacked my way through the rest of the day. Now, when I say snacked my way through the rest of the day, I had a salad. I had some grabbed a little bit of chicken here and there. I made fat bombs for the first time in my life. I made 2 types, a cheesecake fat bomb and peanut butter fat bomb. So, like I said, I've never made them before, ever. So, I tried the cheesecake fat bombs because that is one of the things that I kind of miss doing the keto diet, is cheesecake. Mostly what I miss doing the keto diet is I'm more of a texture girl and not a flavor, kind of girl. And I miss the creamy. I miss the sweet and creamy foods, and I miss the salty and crunchy foods. But pork rinds pretty much take care of that. The creamy and the salty and the crunchy. So, and I did some meal prepping yesterday, and I made bacon for my family, which I make every Saturday. And what I use is, since there's 5 of us in the household, and I'll make a pound or 2 of bacon. Bumpy roads around here. Since I use a pound or 2 of bacon, I will use my crock pot, and I have I think it's like a 7-in-1 crock pot. I have different settings on it. You can use it as a slow cooker. You can use it to bake. You can use it to brown and saute. I think you can use it to broil. You can use it several different ways. So a lot of times I just break out the crock pot, make a bunch of bacon for breakfast, and then I will make a bunch of sausage for my meal prep. So I am going to be early. I might pull over to finish this up. I also made 6 eggs, half a dozen eggs, and I put them into containers. And when I say I made eggs, I bought those egglet container things. I bought the egglet cookers, and they're the ones that I bought. I bought hard ones before, and they were so hard to get the egg out. But then I messed up. I left my egglets, the hard plastic ones, in my pot too long. All the water boiled out and they melted. So I found silicone ones that I bought. Those are much better. I always had my doubts about silicone because I'm like, isn't that plastic? Can't that like leach into your eye? I just couldn't understand how you could cook with this flexible plasticky kind of thing, and the thing doesn't just like melt all over the place. I don't know what they use for these silicone bats and cookware and everything else, but I have to say, after having bought silicone muffin pans, they are awesome. And that is what I made my my fat bombs. I mixed up the fat bombs, put them in the silicone mini muffin pans, stuck them in the freezer. When they were done, I forgot the cheesecake ones over and left them overnight. So, but hey, you know, better leave them in too long than not to leave them in long enough. So when I made my cheesecake, fat bombs, and I just flip the pan over and you can just pop them right out, and that was awesome. A lot of times you don't need a whole lot of oil to use in that. Sometimes I use it just so stuff, you know, doesn't stick, but things pretty much pop right out of those silicone things. And that's the same thing with the egglets that I bought. The silicone egglets is when my eggs are cooked, and I do spray them with a spray oil. When my eggs are cooked, I unscrew the top, pop them upside down, push them, give them a little squeeze at the bottom, and the eggs pop right out. No harm, no foul. They don't break, they don't stick to the thing. And I put them in, actually, my meal prep containers. I'm going to have to show you my meal prep containers, because I think everybody will think that is quite funny. Most of my meal prep containers consists of old Chinese food containers. I had a scratch on my leg. Old Chinese food containers and empty lunch meat containers. So that's what I will put my breakfast in, is the empty lunch meat containers. I'll put, because they're the perfect size for my sausage, and just keeping an eye on my time here, because I have to go and pick up my friend. We're going to take a dry run. Lunch, I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. But I have stuff that's prepped in my refrigerator for lunch. Maybe I'll have a salad with some bacon on it, or something like that. I have meal prepped beef chunks. I'll buy the stewed beef chunks and put them in my Instapot with a lot of steak seasonings. I don't know why people are so aggressively beeping today. So what I do is I throw those beef chunks in there. I sprinkle them with seasoning. I take maybe a quarter, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter. I cut them up. I throw them in there. And basically they cook in my Instapot in the butter, and they come out nice and tender, and I figure that's adding fat to it. You do have to add water to the Instapot. I will have to do a video on all my favorite little tools that I use in order to meal prep for my keto journey. I was also thinking of doing Vlogtober. I always wanted to do Vlogtober. Even before I did YouTube, I was like, Vlogtober, that seems cool. Like, Vlogtober. I don't know. I'm a nerd. I'm weird. Who knows? Whatever. So I was going to do Vlogtober. Yes, last week was lots of drama, lots of craziness going on. Running around doing interviews, accepting an offer, having to do a background check, having to do a urine drug screen test. All of them came back fine. The only exciting thing that I have in my background is maybe a parking ticket that I got 20 years ago. If that. I don't know. It was maybe even longer than that. I think I got a parking ticket a long time ago. No, I got a ticket for not having my car inspected. I don't know, forgot about it or something. I don't know what happened. It was a long time ago. My 18-year-old was like 3, so that was like 15 years ago. So I forgot to get my car inspected, neglected to get my car inspected, got pulled over by a cop. He gave me a ticket. So I had to pay the ticket and then get my car inspected. So boys and girls, remember, look at that little sticker on your windshield and make sure you get your car inspected when it's supposed to, so then you don't have to pay like $200 in order to get your car street legal again, because you have to pay that ticket, which is like, I think my ticket was like $150 or something, and then on top of that, inspection in Pennsylvania is about for inspection and emissions, it's about $70. So, you know, smarter me would have just paid the $70 and got the car inspected. But no, but that was 15 years ago, and I've learned since then learned my lesson. My car is fully inspected, good till next August. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end this here, and I have to go pick up my good friend so we can do a dry run to the job in New Jersey. And I will talk to you later. And I will do my best to participate in Vlogtober or Ketober. Okay? Have a happy Sunday, YouTubeverse. Bye.